thought as long as I had to come down and fill the suet feeders, that I would take a picture from down below here. This is what used to be probably a stream. I called it a creek earlier, but it's pretty wide. It goes way over into my neighbor's property over there. So I think it's a little bit larger than a creek. However, this the whole area has been filled in, so houses could be built. I'm going to walk over here because it continues over here and you can't see it too well. If I fall in, I may scream. But I'm walking on very, very soggy ground. But as you can see, it goes in under the cedar trees. Or maybe you can't see. The squirrel's not too happy right now. He says, I can't get to my crackers that you put out. There's water in the way. Oh no, how am I going to do this? He'll manage. They always do. Isn't that right, squirrel? You will find a way. Yeah, come on, jump. There you go. Get onto that one. Oh no, that's not as close as what it looks in the camera. Well, you're just going to have to get your feet wet. Anyway, this is what it looks like. And I don't know if you can see all the way over there. Let me see if I can bring this in. But the water extends all the way over to where theirs goes up the bank there. So I'm just going to walk along here. That's the indentation from my feet, so you can tell how soggy the ground is. And that's just looking up. And it goes into my neighbor's property too. This is unbuildable land. Chandra bought it. They say it's buildable, but you know, you'd have to bring in one heck of a lot of fill to make it buildable. Ah, tiny scream. And as you can see, I have my one sunbeam today. Look at that. There's something in the sky. Whoa. It's up there somewhere. But it got colder. Very windy. This is an area that when I moved in 15 years ago, it was all blackberries. Well, a good portion of blackberries. There were clear areas too. But neighbors used to party down here. And in the spring, every spring we had ducks because of the water. And as you can see, this is a saturated area that fills up with a lot of rain. And we have had a lot of rain. We aren't in a flooded area. We'll see how my roadie likes it being in the water. But mostly I have plants that love the water down here. So we should be in good shape. But as you can see, it comes right up to the roadie here. And what you're hearing over here is the pond I made. And the reason I made the pond is because when this dries up, the newts and the ducks and stuff like that have no place to go. So I made it for a continuous water access. But I would say that's a good 6 inches deep right now. And that's what happens when our water table gets saturated. And I'm going to walk over here because my neighbors had their property cleared of the blackberries. So now I can actually see if they have water. Pretty sure they do. But it is cold this morning. Oh, it's a nasty, brisk wind blowing. My ears are freezing. I've just got a little sweatshirt on. Oh yeah, they got water. Let's get over here. Walk down a little bit here. It's hard to take videos and walk at the same time through all the underbrush and blackberries. They got a nice area down here that's all nice and cleaned out. There, look at that. That is beautiful. And then it goes all up in that direction. There is water. But yeah, they got a nice open spot here where the ducks would absolutely love that. Here, duckies. So, I am going to go back in, put this up on YouTube, and post it on Facebook. And that way you can see what flooding we have. Which really isn't flooding, it's just where a natural stream bed was at one time. And let me show you. There are the houses. That's the reason everything's been dammed up. Why the habitat is no longer a habitat. And fortunately, we're never going to build on that property. And I don't think my neighbors will either. So we are preserving what is nature. So there you have it from Lynn's Garden in Port Orchard, Washington. Bye now.